Hey guys, welcome to our ministry moment. We took a week off last week. Our granddaughter, um, Sawyer Avalyn, was born last Tuesday morning, very early. So we didn't get a chance to do a video last week, but here we're back this week. This past Sunday, we just talked about generosity. And you know, the thing about generosity is that it is intentional. Generosity is intentional. Our natural bent is towards self centeredness. So when it comes to our resources, we have to be very intentional about giving. The text we used this past week was from 1 Corinthians chapter 29 and verses 10 through 13, where David gave of his own personal resources, the equivalent of about $16 billion in his time, to construct the temple. And there were three reasons why I believe he did that. Number one, it gave an enduring place to the God Yahweh in the minds and hearts of the Israelite people. I mean, he was established there as some as the God they worshipped. Second, it was going to be a blessing to the people of Israel. Up to this point, the place of worship had been in a tent and it was mobile, but this established a stable place. And then third, it was a message to the world about the importance that David and his son Solomon, who actually built the temple, placed on the worship of God, as well as a message to the world about the place God held in the hearts of the Israelites. So much of our our giving is really about catching a vision for the big question, which is why. Why do I want to give? Why do I want to do that? And David, I think, had caught a vision here, and that's why he was so willing to give from his own personal resources. Giving shouldn't be like we paid a bill. It shouldn't be like a judge compelling us to serve community service. No, it is an opportunity to bless God and to glorify his name. Paul, he actually talked to the church at Corinth when he talked to them about giving, and he said, if you couldn't give with joy, then just don't bother to give. In fact, his exact words in 2 Corinthians 9 and verse 7 were, you must each decide in your hearts how much to give, and don't give reluctantly or in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully. You know, I think the folks there could give cheerfully because, number one, they understood the need. They understood the need for giving. And often we have to understand what the need is. Why are we giving? The big why. That's a big question. Second, they lived lives of gratitude toward God. When we're thankful for the things that we have, no matter how much or how little we have, we are way more willing and way more prepared to give and to give with joy. And then third, they believed that it was more blessed to give than to receive. Paul actually communicated this in Acts chapter 20. He talks about the fact that it's more blessed to give than receive. He even credits the words to Jesus. You know, God is doing some neat things here at our church, and I don't want you to miss out on what's happening. So I want to encourage you to come and join us. This coming Sunday, we're going to talk about big faith. Around here, we say, we serve a God who is capable of more than we can imagine, and we believe he'll do more than we can dream. One time, Jesus told the disciples, he said, nothing is impossible with God, and we should never insult God by thinking small or playing it safe, guys. We serve a mountain-moving, world-changing God, and we get to be part of what he's doing in the world. I'll see you Sunday at 10.